Skin on skin. All right. Good evening. It's Monday, and it is time for our Monday event within the community. And tonight it is none other than Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness. That's a mouthful for you. I'll say that one more time, right? Just to prove that I can. Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness. Or, as I like to call it, you know? Because you know. Hey, Turner, what's up, bro? Are you ready for tonight? Now, I realize the picture on your screens is not Misano. I can't help that. Empire Racing, what's up, bro? How you doing? Are you ready for some skin on skin? Because I am. This was requested by me. Last time we were promised rain, we didn't get it. So this time we're getting it. Turner's gonna miss. You literally just got home. Well, plenty of time. Just jump in the chair. Away we go. No excuses, Turner. No, I'm just kidding, bro. You do you. You do you. Anyway, guys, welcome to my Misano multi-madness thing. I've already forgotten the name. Anyway, tonight, Misano, as discussed. Let's have a look at the track map. So, great circuit, Misano. In the dry, you can take all the curbs, all of them, eat them up. Cut the track, that you can do all that good stuff. In the wet, not so sure. So coming down the start finish straight to turn 1, Variante del Paco. Not sure my pronunciation, we'll find out from my guest. Well, not guest really, he's just my co-commentator. He's not a guest, he lives here. Turn 2, turn 3, little twisty section that. Turn 1 and 2, very awkward at Misano. I always struggle with that. That's the section of the track takes me the longest to dial in. Turn 4, Rio, and turn 5, so kind of a long drawn out hairpin, not too long. Awkward left-hander at turn 6. Get as much speed as you can out of there. Down the straight, little kink in the road at turn 7. Turn 8, Quercia, another hairpin. Down to turn 9 and 10, Tramonto. And then along the really fast back section of the track, including turn 11 and 12, Cavone, it's turn 11. Into 13, I love that corner. You can fly through there. Into turn 14, Calo, which is car in Spanish. Yeah, you see. Turn 15 and 16, Misano itself onto the straight. And that is a lap of Misano. Empire, you had to read the title a couple of times. What a mouthful. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, the full title is in there. Yeah, that's right. Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness. You see? If you practice it for 8 hours, you can say it first time, every time. Turner, totally understandable, mate. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. All right. So let's have a look here. We should. Uh-oh. Game capture is dead. There we go. I knew it'd catch up eventually. Let's have a look here. Who we got on track? Just give me a second, because I'm going to bring in my esteemed colleague. I'm using a slightly different broadcast app this evening. It's a new one. Hey, Mr. Shy Guy, what's up, bro? How are you? How are you? So I'm using, slightly different broadcast app. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. All right. So now, as always, it's time to bring in my guest commentator. He has his own entrance music. I might not let it play as long as I normally do because, you know, the anticipation kills me, kills everybody. And let's bring him in. Cue the music. I hope you're all air guitaring, because I am. Let's let it build. Let it build. But hurry up, there's only 1 minute of practice left. It's coming. That's what she said. All right. Some say he once punched Justin Bieber square in the nuts.
I wish.
Some say that if you lick his chest, it tastes exactly the same as Stella Artois. Some say he was the first man to say the words "make it rain" at a gentleman's club. And some say the reason sandbagging isn't an Olympic event is because he would win it every time. And some say that under his helmet is another smaller helmet, and under that is another helmet, and under that is a poster of Nicholas Alvarado. All I know is he's my friend and yours, Thiago Alves. What's up, bro?
All right, you keep like raising the bar, mate. I don't know where you're gonna end up. This is so good. That's a high bar right there. Welcome, people, to the Monsoon Racing.
You know, I threw that one together in record time as well, and I'm so proud of myself.
That last one. I'm gonna clip that one and show him. He's gonna love it.
What's up, Sam? How are you? Good to see you. I see Sam is in the race tonight. I'm so excited about that.
Oh yeah! Like,
well done, Sam.
Packed grid right there. Packed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. So, Misano in the rain, Thiago. Are you excited?
No. Yes, because I'm not in the track. I want to see carnage, as you guys would say. Carnage.
So, in free practice, Blaine Hall leading the timings. Just returned to the pits. Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's had some practice laps. Very possibly. Benito Garza joins us this evening for Monday in the rain. Everybody running wide at that turn. Not sure if it's purposeful or not. There goes another one. This is going to be fun, guys.
Yes.
This is going to be fun. Yeah, Sam, what's it like in the rain on a controller?
Ooh. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
I know, Turner, right?
I'm immediately your fan.
Absolutely horrible, no feeling of grip, says Sam. Death all the time, okay.
Yeah, if you do a complete, like a valid lap, like a green lap, I'm your fan right there.
So I'm using ACC race control for this, okay, Thiago. Now, while it's wonderful, You know, the only thing that bugs me about it is everything's not on the same page, whereas the other one is. So I've got to be flicking around to different cameras and whatnot. Anyway, so qualifying about to begin. We have 20 minutes to keep an eye on this. GT4's hitting the track first, I assume, for 10 minutes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 GT4s on track, and roughly the same on the GT3 side. We'll run through those competitors shortly. Let's bring up the GT4 timing screen. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. There was a threat of rain last week. It just never happened, and I demanded that there was rain.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Make it rain, damn it.
Just so you know, Ferris Saidi and Eric Room with Maseratis, and Nicolas Alvarado with Maseratis.
3 maniacs in Maseratis. So that's 2 more M's we can add to the pile. So that would mean we've got Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness with 2 maniacs in Maseratis. There you go.
3.
Okay. And again...
3.
What the good news about that is we can keep the abbreviation you know? Just That's it. That's what we're calling it.
That's creepy, but which one wanna listen?
I do as the Milo demands.
There's 3 Maseratis. Nicolas Alvarado is as well. So
Excellent.
3 of our fast boys are in the crappiest track for these conditions.
Excellent.
Like this will be horrible for them, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We're watching one of them come down. It's a good view we've got here of Faris Saidi in one of the said Maseratis as he takes to the track for his outlap. 8 minutes to go. I mean, do you think there could be the possibility some people might not even set a quali lap?
Oh, definitely. I believe 10 minutes. If you die really quickly, the outlap will take an eternity. The track is slippery. It can very well happen.
The conditions are heavy rain, 25 degrees on track, and 9 kilometer an hour winds in a westerly direction. I'm not sure what difference that makes. Does wind factor on ACC? I mean, I've never really...
Oh, yes.
You think it does?
On aerodynamics. Yeah, on aerodynamics, definitely.
If you've been
it's not like a humongous difference, but it does factor.
Yeah, Blaine says if you bend it hard enough to have to reset to garage, the pit exit takes an eternity. I gotcha, yeah.
Not only that, the lap in that kind of rain for a GT4 takes around 2 minutes or so, which is deadly.
Gotcha. So let's have a look at one of our faster boys in the lobby. Louis Castro does very well typically. Let's just have a look at him. What do these cameras do? Do these cameras do anything? Yeah, they do. Look at that. So I'm using a new, as I've said, I'm using a new not cockpit. I'm using a new camera app. Oh, these ones don't work. TV1 don't work, right?
I believe so. I only use the Helicam, to be honest, because
you only use the Helicam. Gotcha.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, I just got to get Helicam is grayed out on my screen.
Grayed? What? Let me see.
Oh no. I got it. No, I see it. I'm in the know. I'm in the know. Big weather multiplier too. Yeah, absolutely. So the conditions for the race could be even different. We don't know yet as we watch Louis Castro making his way around. Valid lap at the moment. I'm going to switch to my live timing screen. And we have a Mr. Carl Biggs joined us as well this evening in the GT3. This is exciting.
I did not know that.
This is exciting, right? Castro about to cross the line. Let's see where his lap puts him. And he's come in. So he's currently sitting P5. So Nick Kohout currently sitting P1 in the GT4 class in the Audi with a 1:53.4. Decent time from him. Dylan Sauer and Faris Saidi following him up. So Dylan Sauer tonight in the Porsche.
All right, Faris Saidi P3. That's outstanding.
Absolutely. So Faris, as we've mentioned, is in one of the Maseratis. Alvarado also in a Maz, and Eric Groom as well. So we'll keep an eye on those three because no TC, no ABS, just insane throttle control.
Yes, thank God none of those guys have Logitech pedals. I believe all three have using felt sprints, which is good because the Maserati pretty much demands it.
Gotcha, absolutely. And then we have Miller in the BMW and Hopkins in the BMW in the GT4 category. What's that car like, Tiago? I haven't driven it myself.
BMW is a big understeer machine, but very powerful on straight lines and has decent brakes. They're not bad at all, but they're not definitely good as the Ginetas, for example.
Understood. And then also we have Wirch in the McLaren GT4 making his way out on the track. I think he was a late arrival to the lobby maybe, so we'll see if he can get a lap in. He's got about just under 4 minutes to get something on the board, and then we'll see what that does for us. We switch to Helicam. Kohout leading the way. You could add masochist to the title.
No, I was reading Yeet Motorsports.
Yeah, Yeet Motorsports is Sam. Yeah, absolutely.
Curiosity about the McLaren, that's what I heard. I cannot confirm that, but the source is very reliable. The McLaren GT4 has a smart program that pretty much does the brake bias by himself.
Really?
It decides by corner, basically. The McLaren does it. The problem is it eats the rear tires. Really eats the rear tires.
Gotcha. I gotcha. These cameras should be named. You know? They should be named. What's up, Movana? Good to see you. Welcome in. When were Maseratis added into ACC? Don't remember them at all. Yeah, they are in the GT4 DLC. Yep. They come with the GT4 pack. Empire, I know you've done plenty of GT3 racing. I've not used the GT4 pack anywhere near as much. I've done one endurance race and maybe 5 community events with New World in a GT4. Kind of a poor showing, but a lot of it is because now, especially, I'm doing this on a Monday instead of driving.
True.
We should do another team one soon, Tiago, so we can drive and commentate at the same time. That was fun.
Oh, please. That's definitely. I want to remember you that Daytona 24 is on our site.
Yeah, I know. I've got it. I'm putting in work at Kielame for the endurance race next week, and then I'll be able to delve a bit more back into iRacing. I'm going to try and do one evening this week on iRacing because I just love it in VR. So, yeah, let's head over to Faris. We can absolutely do that. A great timing as well, as he's off track there. Look,
Nicolas Alvarado P2? What?
I see that. So now Alvarado's moved up to P2, Castro to P3, and Sauer to P4. And I think Saidi's out there having a bit of fun in the Maserati right now.
Yes.
I'm not sure he's working on his lap time.
Nope.
Now, I was told there's a good replay.
Buttons?
60, 30, 15 seconds back. Duration.
Yeah, there's
15.
the presets, or you can do the custom one if you want.
Oh, I see. How do I end it?
You don't.
It just...
If you start it's going to the end.
Oh, I see. Okay, so replay time. There we go. Look at that. We get a great view of Faris sliding all over the shop. All right, so the GT3s are getting ready to head out on track. Looks like your GT4 quali is indeed set with this man, Nick Kohout, setting the fastest lap in GT4 class tonight in the rain. And go on, Tiago.
Improving massively on his previous lap, which is already outstanding.
Yeah,
Eric Groom also improving a lot.
Absolutely. So, once again, if you're new here, welcome to Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness.
Ooh.
You know, it's not as catchy as I hoped, but, like, You know, we'll have to go with it. So your GT4 quali order is Kohal, Alvarado, Castro, Sauer, Saidi, Groom, Miller, Hopkins, and Wirch. Let me just have a quick look here because they are finishing their laps, some of them, and Alvarado's up actually. So let's
Yeah, no, he destroyed his lap, but he was.
He did.
doing good.
Oh yeah. Alvarado. He's still up. He's still up. Let's see. Because Groom just took P2. And let's see. Alvarado, I show him is up 8/10. So let's see. That would put him on pole.
Yeah.
He's got a sec, just under a sec. No, he's lost some time in that corner right there. Coming around the last corner. Let's see what time this is. Going to be close, Thiago. This is going to be really, really close. Round the last corner.
Maserati get pole?
Onto the straight, and Alvarado will cross the line and takes pole with a 52.5. What a lap from Nicholas Alvarado. Great stuff. We also have Sauer finishing off his lap. He is up 7/10.
Oh, so I can get it.
This could take him into P4.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Can he get it?
Yeah, let's see. Questionable. Did he finish that lap? Did he start this lap in time? Can you look back through the replay, Thiago?
Oh, of course I can.
Because I don't know, man. It looks close, you know. Sauer is up a second on his previous time. Let's see where this puts him. And just out of curiosity.
He started on the limit of the clock, 10 minutes sharp on the replay.
Oh, so he took P3. What a lap from Sauer. I'm guessing that's going to stand. So great job from Sauer. All right, with all that excitement there in GT quali, we should head over to GT3s and let me run you through the field. And I will also ride on board. Here is Sam Suriga.
Hello there.
Hello there, Ilset. So, Suniyitka on Twitch, as you can see there, he's in the chat, or was in the chat. This is he on track right now.
I didn't know.
That's right. So, in the Porsche, so we do have, let's run down the list. Aldred in the McLaren GT3. Out on track right now. They're just on their first laps right now, so we'll run through this real quick. Suniga in the Porsche, Benito Garza in the Lamborghini this evening, Victor Leite in the Ferrari, Paul Cantaya in the Honda car number 18, Billingsley in the Lexus tonight, car number 1. Carl Big, aka Mr. Blackout, in the Audi, taking the Audi for a spin in the rain. Car number 8. Car number 3, Chimilio, Simply Dave C on Twitch, in the Aston Martin, which I heard is decent in the wet. That's what I heard.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Good to know. Good to know. Sylvester, also in the Aston tonight, car number 27. Cody in the Honda, car number 20. Lane Hall, car 28 in the McLaren. And Dorcius in the Ferrari car number 99. So those are your GT3s as they start to put laps in right now. Let's have a look and see how Mr. B gets on out there, as he's a fast boy, as we know. Let's see how he handles the Audi in the rain. 10 out of 10 style points, Faris? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Milo. Did you say Suniga plays with the controllers?
Yes, he does, yeah.
He is poled by 2 seconds.
Yeah, no.
What?
He is a fast boy. I practice with Sam quite a lot. He is a fast boy. Trust me.
What?
Yep.
The controller pole by 2 seconds against those dudes?
Yes, sir. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I am not surprised.
By the way.
All right, I do have your screen available, so if anything needs a replay, if you want to hook me up, I should be ready to go on that score. And guys, I'm excited tonight because I do think there's a lot of potential for skin on skin.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's a live one right there. That's a live one for you. No, that's no recording.
Nope. Which is even more scary, but which, all right, let's follow.
All right, as we watch Mr. B making his way around the... Which section is he in right now? Let me just see where we're at.
He's going through the back straight.
Here is the mini map, in case you're interested. Yeah, I know, Turner, right? These fast boys on their different things. We got all these fancy rigs, and he's over here killing it on a controller.
Yep. Yep. Just a reminder that the Audi, the Honda, and the Lamborghini.
Great controlled slide there from Carl Big. May have lost some time. I'm going to bring up the live timing screen. Oh, it might not be a valid lap. So he's got about 3 or 4 minutes to go. We're going to have a look at the timings in a moment. He'll cross the line. Oh, it was a valid lap and takes P3 with a 1:44.2. Oh, a little bit stuttery there, guys. Sorry about that. Not sure what that's about. Here is Sam, currently sitting on pole with a 1:43.1. Some spin on spin for you Maseratis tonight. Yeah, we could do it. We could do a spin on spin sound effect.
Yeah, it happened yesterday. Ferris got very confused, and he said exactly that.
Yeah, we could definitely make one of those effects as well.
Oh yeah.
So the bright pink Porsche for Sam, you won't miss him on track this evening, guys, in the pouring rain at Misano. I'm excited for this, guys. I really am. It's going to be good fun. Just under 3 minutes to go. And Blaine Hall on track as well. Currently sitting second with a 1:43.8. So yeah, a lot of time to be had out there. Sam killing it in the Porsche so far.
He improved on his last lap. He like 42.1. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Good job, Sam. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going.
No, you're making us look bad. Stop this nonsense.
You show all these people that have expensive rigs that all you got to do is pick up a controller.
Mine is not expensive, but you're making us look bad. Stop this. Stop this madness. Oh. Lamborghini gave it a slide. All
right, who we got here? Currently on track, I'm seeing Cody is about half a second up on his time. That would take him into P8. So we'll keep an eye on that. Sam is also in P1. He's up on his time by about 3/10 right now.
What? He's in place for 41s. This is nonsense.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna
make that 4/10.
Alone in the shower.
Make that 4/10. Absolutely flying out there, Sam. I'm not sure how you do it, mate. I really am not, but good for you.
If I'm sobbing here, it's just cry. Just don't bother. Just don't worry.
Absolutely. Kentea out there in the yellow and black Honda NSX. And
mid-engine cars will struggle a lot in this track.
Yeah, decent looking car, this one. Oh! And as we cut to him, I think he gives us something for the cameras there. Showboating for the cams.
That's why they'll struggle. They'll struggle to keep alive.
A 41.8 for Sam.
Oh my god.
A 41.8. What a lap, bro. What a lap.
I'm not sad.
Blaine Hall in P2. 2 seconds back right now. He is up 0.8. Actually, make that a second. He's up almost a second on his lap. Just a little time there as another car is off track. That corner looks really, really tricky in the wet.
Oh, yeah.
Way to represent controllers. Absolutely, Empire. Absolutely. So here comes Blaine. He will improve on his time by almost a second. So that will take him into the 42. So 42.8 for Blaine Hall, sitting P2 on the grid.
Oh, God.
And Mr. B in the pits, I think he's had enough of qualifying. There's only 5 seconds to go. We do have Billingsley in P4 in the Lexus. Another decent car in the wet, I'm told. And
Lexus is very good in the wets.
yeah, he's currently up about 2/10. So he'll finish this lap off. We're into our max wait time now before race number 1. 2 races coming at you tonight. One in the day and one at night. And hopefully both in a thunderstorm. I don't know if that's going to happen. Weather randomness is maxed out. So it could be thunder and lightning. We just don't know.
Blue Lamborghini spun. Go figure.
Here comes the Lexus. He's still up just under 3/10. Let's see if he can finish the lap off as we are right on board with Billingsley. That's going to be invalid, is it? Yep.
It is invalid.
And boom, that one was for you guys at home.
Victor Leite has at least a valid lap, which is good because take him away from the GT4s. Any valid lap counts to him.
Absolutely. Chamilio out there in the yellow and black Aston as well.
Yeah.
Good looking car. And it's on my shortlist for season 6 of the Pint GT3 Championship.
Oh, it's a good car, yeah. You just have to learn to work in the high RPMs because the turbo lag kills it in low RPMs.
I feel like I'm used to that with the AMG. Like I was constantly pushing it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So the conditions are a flooded track.
Oh God! This will be an interesting start.
I'm thrilled. I mean, personally, I'm thrilled. I've got a
booth. I couldn't care less.
I do have a large smile on my face. I have to admit it. You know, like I don't know what to tell you.
Oh yeah, like give me more. I want more rain.
So Misano in the wet, please, gentlemen, activate your rain lights because you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. And
I think they're gonna save you.
race number 1, 25 minutes in what can only be described as good old English weather, really. I love it.
Yes,
I love it. Here's your grid. And they are probably all cursing me right now. I would love to get the lowdown on what's being said in the driver's chat channel.
Be back in one.
But Tiago's gonna go find out. Excellent. Excellent. This is a preview for the Kiel Army 6 hour. Yeah, there's no way they'll make it flooded. I'd be surprised. They could, though. Time to do the big dive. Well, I tell you what, anyone can win this race, guys. Anybody at all. And 20 seconds, so hopefully they've all hit drive. No one's gone back to the pits yet, so nobody's too scared. We will, as always, when I'm in charge, move the camera down to turn 1 and 2 so we can see the action as they come down. But they're going to go off in their formation lap. Off they go. Definitely some wheel spin off the line today. Off they go. The GT4s. And as I say, they are probably all cursing me as we send drone cam into the skies, into the glorious rain. And hope that we don't get struck by lightning. There you go. Tiago's back.
Yeah.
Did you get the driver's reaction, Tiago?
What driver's reaction?
Is that where you went? Or did I thought you went into the driver's room?
No.
Okay.
I want to get some beer.
Gotcha. Okay, so the guys on track making their way around. T1 skin on skin. Very possible. Skin on skin. Don't be afraid to use that in the channel points, guys. Who's this coming around here?
Victor, I believe they gave him permission to get ahead of the GT4s. I
see. Oh, shit.
Skin on skin.
I moved the camera. Hold on. I'm gonna fix this. I gotta fix this. All right. We're good. We're back.
guys are
You're
very
right. You're
nice.
right.
Honestly, if I... There we go. All right, there's turn one. All right. We're good. That's my fault. I was playing around with something there, and I thought I could get away with it and do both. I was wrong. All right. Pro style broadcast here, guys. Pro style. All right, the formation lap. The guys are bunching up now on the back straight.
Bunching up's a word. It's a mess.
I don't. I mean, they're ghosted on the formation lap. It's probably a good thing.
Guys outside the truck. I bet they can see like 5 meters ahead of them. They can't see anything.
Activate your rain lights, and those of you that love to toy with the driver in front, playing with something. That's right, Empire. Yeah, yeah. You can clip that. I was playing with something.
Oh,
So formation lap. As is that who did you say that was at the back there, Bruce?
Victor Lake.
Victor. Okay, come on, Victor. Get your foot down, bro. No, it's a GT4. There's a GT4 right at the back.
Oh no, Victor was a GT3, but he didn't qualify, so he was behind the GT4. So they gave him permission to go ahead.
Oh, okay. Just to avoid the kind of... All right, here they come, guys. Race 1 in the rain. Torrential rain. We are underway at Misano.
Oh.
Milo's Monsoon Monday. And turn 1. As we watch Sam Blaine lead us through with Mr. Big behind. Decent, clean, nice and slow. Out through
That's an impressive group.
turn 3. Very, very impressive so far. No... Everybody has made it so far. We're going to follow them around with drone cam just for a little bit. Nice and slow through the hairpin as you watch them there. And then we'll switch over to broadcast cams shortly. Out onto the straight. If anybody runs wide here, it could be a Spinala situation. And no, we're looking good. No con... Oh, yeah, somebody's off into the wall right there. And that is a McLaren.
Aldred, McLaren number 5.
That is a McLaren number 5. All right, here is your race leader right now, Sam Suniga.
Oh,
And he's
mass in the hairpin.
gone off already on the hairpin, and he'll rejoin.
Let me get the replay.
Little bit, yeah. Tiago, let me know when you're good to go. I'm just gonna adjust the cameras.
I'm guessing Fairsight is involved.
And everybody else underway. All the headlights. What a glorious look to it when it's raining like this. Lots of people running wide there on that fast right-hander. And we watch Sam making his way through. So your race leader now is Blaine Hall, being chased down by Carl Big in the Audi. And good stuff this, because I have a race coming up with Groom and Big in the Audi in the race. Oh, and as I say that, commentator's curse. Big is off at the last corner. He lost the rear end and went spinning onto the grass. Commentator's curse, 100%. And now Blaine has a little bit of breathing room. You ready with the replay?
I got it.
All right, let's bring up the replay. Oh no, replay. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the replay by Tiago.
As I suspected, Fairsight goes ahead, but also does the Porsche, which is Dylan Zawa.
So
They just missed their brakes.
2 of them off there, unfortunately. Yeah. Way to go. Good stuff. Thank you for the replay. I did commentate a curse to Mr. Carl Big. I apologize, bro. Nothing but love, man. Here is Billingsley, running P3 in the Lexus. Looking all right. And now Sam Suniga has climbed back up to P2. So he's now hunting down Blaine Hall. And Billingsley making his way as we see a Lamborghini of Gaza running really wide there at that left-hander. And he's side by side here with Canteo. Chance for some skin on skin. No, Gaza runs wide again as he couldn't make that braking zone. Round the hairpin. That Lambo looks like it's a handful in the wet, Tiago.
Any mid-engine car will be tough to handle.
Let's see what happens here.
Lamborghinis, Hondas.
Let's see what happens here at the high-speed section at Misano, which ordinarily is Great fun, nice and early on the brakes here, and gently on the brakes too, into the right-hander. I do love a good bit of rain driving. I wish I was out there. Kind of.
I don't. I don't love
Empire Racing says, I love this ESPN quality setup. That's right, man. That's right. Presented by New World Sim Racing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Big thanks to Faris Saidi for the overlay. Somebody's off there. I see we've got Blaine Hall is off. If you want to bring the replay up of that, that last corner is really messing with people. Kantea taking it nice and slow there, allowing Garza to catch up in the Lambo, but let's see what happens here. Also on track, we have Chamilio and Victor Lati nice and close together. We're going to check in with the GT4 shortly, guys. And as I say that, the commentator's curse strikes again, and Victor Lati is off. I am on fire.
You are something else tonight.
This has been 3 weeks running, dude. Every time I switch. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, and a headshot. All right. You got the replay of Blaine?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at the replay of Blaine Horse as he came down to the last corner.
And he just missed the brake slightly. He used the bump, and the brake does not like mid-engine car.
He almost caught it.
Yeah, on the reins, like ×3.
Spinalas are out of stock. All right, we got to get Faris to change the settings to make that no limit, in my opinion. All right, let's have a look down the list. We do have Louis Castro is now in the GT4 AMG behind Nick Kohout. So Victor, after his spin, he was behind Kohout. He's got back in front of him now, so he's away. And let's take a look at your GT4. So 1 and 2, you have Kohout and Castro pretty close together, about a second between them. We'll keep an eye on that battle. Should be a good one. Alvarado in his own little bubble here. Maybe had an incident somewhere to be where he is. I'm not sure. And then 8 seconds behind him, you have Faris Saidi. Then Sylvester. What happened to Justin there, Tiago? Any ideas?
No, let's.
Sylvester and Aldred and Cody in the GT3s, all further back. And who's this? Sylvester is off, as I say it again. That's 4 for 4, baby.
He's struggling. Yeah, he's struggling to keep the car on rails. Like, yeah. Some problem with the setup, probably because he's a very good driver.
Yeah, absolutely. So Aldred passes Hopkins in the GT4 there as he makes his way through nice and safe. Looking at the top, Sam Soniga is within a second of Billingsley in P1. Billingsley in P1, do you want to look into how that happened? Because
Suniga got P1, of course.
No, Billingsley P1.
Oh.
So Blaine Hall was leading, went off, obviously, and then Sam, Kantea, and Billingsley were all in the mix there. If you can find out what happened there. Oh, Bruce twitching all over the place there. Fighting that BMW. My goodness, that looked like a handful.
Oh.
Good job, guys. Good job. His Chamilio is... He was closer, but something happened there. Milo cashing in the curses.
I got it.
Are your points to ban? You got it? All right, let's bring up the replay with Tiago. So,
yes. This
is Sam?
Yes, and he slightly missed the corner. Right before the back straight.
Spinola. Yep. Okay, and that allowed Billingsley.
Billingsley almost does the same thing.
He did, man. That looks like a really, really tricky corner. You got to get on the brakes nice and early.
Oh yeah, and gentle as well. Because
Spinola, thank you.
It must be the easiest thing to lock right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Blaine Hall back up into P4 in the GT3 class. So recovery drive underway from him. And seems to enjoy the McLaren in the wet. So he'll be looking...
Sunika's visiting Billingsley. This is far from over.
Let's have a look here. All right, so P1, battle for P1 underway here, guys. Billingsley in the Lexus, Suniga in the Porsche. And let's take a look at bonnet cam of Soniga as Billingsley runs wide and Sam will go through on the inside. Great move again from Sam in the Porsche. Somebody's off track ahead of them here. Who is that?
42 yellow flag, and also Victor Late yellow flag.
Oh, dearie me. So, looks like, did somebody teleport back to the pits there? No, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I didn't say.
Kantea quietly catching. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, Kantea has moved up into P3. Yeah, we haven't watched a lot of him so far. Sorry, Kantea in P4. Oh, and who is that? Somebody flying off track in the background. I believe that's Sour. Yeah, Dylan having some major issues in the wet there.
Yes, 42 yellow flag is Dylan Zawa.
In the GT4 Porsche. That corner has been catching people out left and right so far in this wonderful event designed and brought to you by Milo the First. That's right.
Dylan Zawa still on yellow. Oh, yellow flag number 3. People are dying like flies. What?
Bring that up. Bring that up. Replay. I demand replays.
Yeah, I don't think I can give him the rate that is happening.
No, I know.
Like, it's impossible.
So,
Oh, yeah.
actually,
I got it.
we've seen so far Garza in P5, so he's also in a recovery drive after going off a couple of times. Oh, you think he spun? Very possibly, Turner. Yeah, I mean, it's all happening so fast out there. It's a job to keep up with it.
Oh my god. Is there another Porsche spawn?
In race control incidents so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5, which is kind of weird, no?
Because self-inflicted wounds, they
Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. So, looking at the timing screen, right now we are watching our leader. Meanwhile, Kohout and Castro, they are separated by a couple of seconds. So, Kohout, quite comfortable, it seems, in the Audi GT4 as he starts lap number 6. And
Nick Cohout, he is a magician with setups like a magician, and he knows everything. You can ask him everything about any subject. This dude knows.
that's awesome. Only 5, including multiple cars. Wish it would count control loss or something. Yeah, Turner, exactly. On board now with Mr. Carl Big in the Audi. He's still back in P14, so I think he must have been spin-allering a fair bit out there in the Audi.
Better
Yeah. Somebody going off wide. I think one of the BMWs there runs off wide, so Big makes his way past that. Groom chasing Big for a position. Yeah, absolutely. In the GT4. Yeah, in the GT4. In a Maserati. How are the other Maseratis getting on? We got Alvarado currently sitting in P11 overall. And decent. P3 in class. So he's got Faris Saidi right up his bottom, as they say. And we'll keep an eye on this little battle here.
Halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oh, there's one good with Billingsley happening. Oh, he lost.
Yeah, I see that Hall is behind Billingsley. We'll keep an eye on that. Aldred closing in on Castro, so he'll move past him. Let's see if Faris makes a move on Alvarado. As this Maserati, the 3 Maseratis on track, all doing well. So this is P3 and 4 in class. So podium up for grabs for one of the Maseratis here in the pissing rain. Pretty impressive stuff for these guys without the, the mod cons of TC and ABS.
Oh, yeah. This car, it must be a beast. I can't even imagine driving it here in this condition.
It's about to get fun too, as Mr. B is going to try and make his way past Faris. So I can see a class match here. Let's see what this brings into the hairpin.
Oh, the
And Alvarado, you did the dive on Alvarado, and Mr. B, does he make it? Does he make it? No, he doesn't. But he went for it. If you want to bring up a replay of that in chase cam, that would be wonderful. I knew something was going to unfold right there.
Oh, wait.
So Hall has got past Billingsley as well. If you want to find out where that happened, that would be good. We do have a yellow flag. These guys are approaching a yellow flag sitch. Oh, and it's Sam. Sam's off in the grass, and Hall will retake P1. He had it earlier and spun, and yeah, he just had a little incident there, and that allows Blaine Hall. What a great recovery from him. He was way down the field, worked his way back, sat behind, and waited for the mistakes, and those will come in these moist conditions.
Oh.
Cultured Leffer in the chat. It is indeed moist.
Gappy's replay.
You got the replay? Awesome. All right, here's the replay brought to you by Thiago Alves. So this is Mr. Blackout, Carl Big, and
Mr. Ferris looked at the opportunity into Alvarado. He did not want to wait, but he did not want to break.
no. So obviously remember that. Yeah, and off he goes. Good save, really. He actually kept the slide to a minimum.
Could have been a lot worse.
But just, yeah, keep in mind, obviously he's in a GT3, so he was just passing people in a class, and instead of being patient, he went out and had some fun in the rain. You know, I can respect that.
Oh, yeah. That's
So-
so good.
Sam has got it all to do now, and Kanteya not far behind him. He is 1.5 seconds back in the Honda and chasing him down. Benito Garza in the Lambo still sitting mid-pack in the GT3, so decent drive from him so far. Victor Leite in P5 in class, and Chamilio P6 in class. Sorry, 6 and 7 in class. I made a mistake there. Aldred P8 in class in the GT3s. And he's just passed the GT4 as well. So the guys trying to work their way, you know, back up the field, but the spins and whatnot have had some issues. Positions aren't important till the checkered. Absolutely not. And they're going through, which is great. It's very entertaining. We do have Groom on Hopkins here. So Groom in the Maserati. And behind them, they have Ryan Cody in a GT3 as well. So let's see. This could cause a little bit of chaos. Cody makes the move on the inside. I feel like Groom let him go there, maybe?
Yes, as he should. Different classes, he should let him go.
Yeah, and then Bruce. Will Bruce do the same? Not led. Oh, onto the brakes. We got a great view of this. Oh my goodness. The camera view was perfect. And Cody is off. Binala in the chat. If it's back in stock, hit that button. My goodness. I feel like Bruce did not relent, and that caused that personally, but whatever. Let me know when you're ready to hit the replay on that one.
Of course. That was a headshot, mate.
Now we have
Nice shot.
Silvestro in the GT3 Aston. He's making his way past Alvarado and Saidi in the Maseratis. Speaking of which, Saidi passed Alvarado. And they are not letting this GT3 go at all. Saidi totally alongside, skin on skin. And Silvestro will be wondering what he has to do. And
I got the replay.
all right, let's have a look at the replay. I had an amazing shot of that on the track cams, dude. Honestly, it was brilliant.
Yeah, he lost pretty much.
Oh, baby. Yeah, we didn't see that. It's just a traction loss. Like, maybe he lifted.
Yeah.
He lifted too quick, I reckon.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought like Bruce would not.
Oh,
like,
there's a
back
puddle
out
there.
completely.
Turner thinks there's a puddle there, yeah. Very, very possible. So Justin has now indeed made his way past Saidi and Alvarado, this time safely. And, yeah, Alvarado and Saidi both in the Maseratis. I mean, honestly, killer driving in this car. And
Kill is definitely associated with this.
looking at the time, so closest battle on track is these two in the Maseratis. less than half a second right now, so we'll stay with them for the moment, see what happens. We have about
This will be fun.
6.5 minutes to go. And Alvarado goes off as it looks like, is that Justin off ahead of them? I think it is. Evasive maneuvers from Saidi and Alvarado. Feel free to bring the replay up of that one. I would like, my name is Mud in that channel. I'm telling you, my name is Mud.
What is happening? Like, did you make some kind of pact or something?
No, I asked for Bathurst. That would have been even better.
It's your race and you are killing people like a sniper.
So Alvarado and Saidi, closest battle on the track. Sylvester's been disqualified. So
Oh, I got it. I got the replay.
Misano, where the track limits are made up and the positions don't matter. Yeah, absolutely. We did, he took the access road. Oh, that's why he got DQ'd. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Empire, we did Bathurst in a thunderstorm about a year ago as a community. And it was fun. But yeah, Bathurst doesn't start with an M, so it wouldn't have worked.
It does start with that.
Mount Bathurst. Yeah, Mount Panorama. Exactly. Yeah. The mountain. Moist mountain on a Monday. Join us at Milo's Moist Mountain on a Monday.
I got Sylvester's there.
All right, let's have a look at that. All right, here is Justin. Behind him, the battle between Alvarado and Saidi.
Yes, he just tried to set the car up and the car doesn't want to be set, really. And he gone.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure after that he tried to cut straight to the other side, and that's an automatic DQ. Don't never do this in Misano.
Oh, so let me see. So he span again, trying to rejoin the chat. Thank you for the highlights, Justin. Oh, somebody else off there as well. Good stuff. Oh, Alvarado's off. As I return to the live feed, Alvarado is off. And Saidi is driven off into the distance. Anyone else battling on track? These two are going for it, though. But Alvarado losing air. Oh, Faris also finding that rear end a little sketchy. If you want to find out what happened to Alvarado, please let me know when we're ready for a replay of that.
I got it.
Okay, excellent. Let's look at that, and then we'll talk about the GT3 leaders. So much action tonight, man. It's been awesome. My voice is gonna be gone. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Complete problem of not having traction control. Sometimes when you do a turn, the wheels just spin because of the weight shift, and he gone.
And he's off into the gravel, or sand if you prefer.
Hey, I resent that.
Saidi will wait for him, very possibly, because they are enjoying their battle. So, meanwhile in GT3, Thiago, Suniga has indeed regained P1.
What happened? Did Hall have a problem? Let me
I'm not sure. See if you can find out what happened there, but congrats to Sam with 3 minutes to go. If he can hold it this time and not spin, I don't want to curse you, Sam, but like I'm watching you, dude, right now. It's usually bad news. That's it, Empire.
The slight off track, and I do have the replay.
Excelente. Let's have a look at the side-by-side replay this time. So we've got, here's Blaine. He was in P1.
Yes. He opened up a little bit to pass Bruce.
Oh, yeah. That was when Justin, was trying to rejoin. Yeah.
There's 3 people. Vish, Paul, and oh my god.
So lots who using that. I mean, I'll tell you one thing though. I think Sam has taken now his lap times are slower to make sure he makes it. And he's got Blaine hot on his heels now, about second back. So could be a cracking end to the GT3 podium here. Cantea in P3. And he has, you see Alvarado running a little wide behind him. Garza in P4. Billingsley 5, Lati 6, Chamilio 7, Aldred 8, Big in 10 overall, and 9th in class, Cody 10th in class, and Sylvester obviously the DQ. So having a look at your race leader, Sam Suniga, and I'll remind you guys at home, he is on controller. So the feel he has, maybe some vibration, that's about it. I don't even know if it does that, but honestly, pretty spectacular stuff.
I'm not crying, by the way.
You're not crying?
No, I'm not.
Don't cry, Tiago.
No. Because I'm awful with the wheel. He's amazing with the controller.
Guards with the save in the background, and Blaine is gone. Almost some skin on skin.
Nose on rear. I mean, let's get.
Sorry, I almost choked then when I said it that time. Oh, it's Sadie. Just avoiding contact there, Suniga, as he gets around the GT4 of Saidi, and Blaine got real close to the bumper of that Porsche. Oh, having it hit the brakes. Not many people finding the inside line of that hairpin there today.
It's not.
It seems to be recovery through that corner. Oh, we got the side by side of the barrel. Sorry, my bad. Thank you, Turner. Don't give up your day job, Milo.
Oh.
All right, let's see. So yeah, this is 36 seconds to go. So they're going to finish this lap. Actually, this will be the end of the race, I think. I don't think they're going to... Yeah, they're not going to make it to the end.
No.
So
This is the last lap.
this is the last lap. So let's see what happens here. Blaine Hall closes the gap. Super close. Avoiding contact. Great stuff from Blaine, because the temptation... Oh, yeah. The temptation would have been to just give him a little nudge there, you know? Blaine having a look on the inside. Sam defends it brilliantly into the last corner. 1 second left. It is going to be the end of the race, and that will be a checkered flag for Sam Suniga, and he takes P1 and Blaine Hall P2, and there is the end of race slide.
All right,
And-
that's style. He couldn't even lose the car.
P3 for Cantea. P4 for Gaza. Saidi did finish the race, but he's not ahead of Castro Car. Saidi will take P3 in the Maserati. So a podium for one of the Maseratis. Great stuff. Billingsley coming in P5 in the Lexus. Here comes Victor. He's around the last corner and down the straight to finish P6. Jamilio working his way around with Groom in front of him. So Groom's going to cross the line in P17th overall and P6 in class. Is Jamilio P7 in class? Oh, no, Groom will lose it, but he won't lose position. There's two GT3s behind him. Jamilio and Aldred neck and neck, but Jamilio just with the nose in front as we see Aldred spinning off. Here comes Mr. Blackout 81. I'm going to talk to him about the Audi after this because, you know, we're driving it next week in the rain. I have a feeling he's going to tell me it sucks, the big one.
I have very bad news to you. The Audi is one of the worst cars on the rain.
Well, luckily for me, I love the rain.
Yeah, it's one of the best cars in Kialami, for sure. It's the best probably, but it's very bad on the rain.
And, okay, so we've got the GT4s crossing the line now. So your race winner in the GT4 class, Louis Castro, another good win from him, and he's followed closely by Nick Kohout. So I don't know how they swap places because Kohout was leading this class for quite a while. Saidi P3, Alvarado P4, Hopkins P5, Miller P6, Sauer P7, Wirch P8 in class. And that is race number 1 concluded. Race number 2, you'll be happy to know, is at night. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some lightning to like brighten things up a bit. We'll find out in
At night,
like less than a minute.
Rain, blindfolded, with people beating up on you.
So we'll leave you with camera-wise on. Let's see if these were on board. There is your race winner, Sam Suniga, and as you can see, he has a massive smile etched on his face. Great stuff. You love to see a driver that happy. He's not doing the fist pump, you know. He's just casual. He's just sitting there taking it all in, and but you can see the joy in his face.
Oh yeah.
You know.
He has instead of water in the natural cooling, he has champagne.
Oh, we have somebody playing around in the pit lane. If I had to bet money on it, my money would be Faris Saidi.
Oh yeah. Maserati's P3 and P4 is severely impressive, and Ferris doing this is not impressive. He does this every race, and we love it.
Yeah, so race number 1 is over. We're waiting for the server to move on to race number 2. Tiago, can I leave them in your capable hands for a moment?
Those are not capable. Do your thing, brother.
Would you like me to switch to your view?
It could be yes.
There you go. Done. Donezo. Here you go, guys. So I'll leave you with Tiago for a minute. I'll be back in time for the start of race number 2.
Oh yes. Remembering once again that next race is gonna be at night, so that will be huge. That will be a huge factor. At day, you can barely see. At night in Misano, that's a very dark corner. As we see Luis Castro going through the field. Oh my god.
Alright, we have
There
some
we
conditions. Watch out
go.
for curves and
Look
exit,
at
and remember to brake
this.
early.
Let me see some cockpit. Oh my god. That is rain. That's some real rain right there. Does that exist? Yes. Look at this amount of rain. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. We see that probably this is going to be once again reverse grid. So add that to that huge equation of death, that is probably going to happen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's properly raining. It's raining. And as I see, it's going to keep the same level of rain for the whole race. Track is severely cold. It's not flooded yet, but it can very well get flooded throughout the race. Red's making himself sleepy there. Man, I can't understand how you do this, Suniga. It's Suniga. I'll just say that. Man, with the controller, what? That is, man, I commend you. I do have a brother that drives with the controller, but not at that speed. Not at that speed. That is impressive. Uh, Also remembering that the Maserati will have a hard time, even though they got like P3, 4, and 5 in this race, which is severely good. Uh, a- about GT3s, Victor Leite
20
once
seconds.
again will go from last, but this time to first. He's not only going to overtake all the GT4s, but also the GT3s,
10 seconds.
which is interesting. And he will have to hold those animals behind him. They will come flying. Hall had a great race. Billingsley will be like hungry. I can see a lot of guys. Suniga, like he'll press up. You can be sure of that. As they go to the formation lap. Oh, already a huge cut by Shimidio to get into P. He's semi to last. Sylvester will be P2, Ryan Cody P3, Paul Conte P4, Aldred P5, Garza P6, Billingsley P7, Brundle Hall P8, and Suniga P9. As the GT4s will be Hopkins P1, Birch P2, Miller P3, Farisay P4, Louis Castro P5, Eric Room P6, Villanueva P7, Nico Hoot P8, and Mi Manito Nicolas Alvarado P9. Hungry drivers behind hungry drivers. Where will that lead us?
Alrighty, I'm back.
High back. Field's just getting sorted out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to turn 1,
Yes, sir.
and then I'm still on your cams at the moment.
Nice job.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed race number 1 as much as I did. So it looks a little bit drier. Is that just me? No rain, although the forecast does say heavy rain. So it could be.
The hangs heavy, but the track's not flooded.
Yeah, absolutely. Track is wet, not flooded, absolutely, but heavy rain in the forecast, so it could be flooded by the end.
Oh yeah, by the middle, I would say.
Yeah, we will find out. So we're at turn 1, 2, and 3, and we'll see if they make it. They made it through very cleanly in race number 1, as we see the guys over there coming down the back straight-ish. Couple of bends in there, but I mean it is the fastest section of the track, no doubt. And I really enjoy the right-hander at the end. When you nail it, it's a good feeling. I do, yeah. When you nail it, it's such a good feeling.
Are you a masochist or something like that?
Have you seen the weather conditions? I chose them. So we're going reverse grid. It looks like. So your grid in order: Lati, Chamilio, Silvestre, Cody, Aldred, Cantea, Billingsley, Garza, Hall, Suniga, and then in the GT4s, Hopkins, Wirch, Miller, Saidi, Sauer, Groom. They're all backwards. They're all mixed up. They got to fix that. They're not in order yet. Or if they are, I can't see it, so that's fine. All right, the guys are
Well,
coming.
remembering that the start will be delayed a little bit because the first guy's.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. So the guys coming down the straight, we're on live cam number 1. So Tiago, if you want to stand by for replays, because we may get one, we may not. So in the heavy rain, they all made it through cleanly. Let's see if they can do it again as race 2 is underway here at Misano. Very wet conditions. Nice and safe again through turn 1. Little bit of 2 wide action. Couple of 3 wide. We do have some skin on skin in the GT4s. And as we... Couple of GT4s there with a bump as they go into the first kind of double apex hairpin. And
I believe Soniga lost positions.
yeah, maybe. So Lati, Chamilio, all underway here. Looking good. We got a couple of... Oh, we do have somebody off. 2 people off, in fact.
Soniga's out.
Soniga's out. Who we got here? The Lexus. Billingsley also ran off, and Soniga did as well. Yeah, so, okay, let's rejoin the field. Here is Sam, and I'm going to switch over to my timing board so I can show you the race leader, Victor Lati, currently.
I got the replay.
All right, let's have a look at the replay. Courtesy of Tiago Alves.
Suniga gets to the turn. The orange McLaren punts him. Interesting.
Yeah, little punt there. I mean, it's so easy in this weather, right? Just to be a little late on the brakes. And I think most races are cleaner than that disaster, Flucky. Oh, the Kyle Army race 2 last week. Yeah. Yeah. Blaine getting him out of the way early. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So here is Blaine. He's being chased by Cody right now. Currently Blaine in P8. And we lost Carl Big for race 2.
Oh.
He had enough of the wet, I guess.
Yeah.
He put his umbrella away.
He went to dinner.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I thank you for being there for race 1. I hope it was as fun as it looked.
Oh yeah. By the way, welcome, Plucky. Love you.
Big and Dorcius, both absent from race number 2. That's okay. That's okay. It's difficult conditions. So leading the GT4 class, Faris Saidi from Dylan Sauer and Louis Castro already up into P3 in that class as well. So we'll keep an eye on these boys as well in race 2, just to see how it pans out for them. And
well, more impressively, Victor Leitch is actually holding those guys. That is impressive.
Is a 1.7 second lead over Chamilio right now, and you see behind them, you do see Silvestre. Oh, somebody ran wide. Chamilio ran a little wide.
Went straight in that turn.
Yeah, so Silvestre has made his way into P2, and Cantea is also using this opportunity to get past Chamilio. So Cantea in the Honda gets through, and he's in P3. So good stuff from him. He'll be looking to get a podium finish this race if he can. Little bit of lag going on there.
Yeah.
I see.
We do have a good pack formed up, don't we?
Hey Mike, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you weren't here for race 1, Mike, it was a torrential downpour, flooded track. Race 2 at night, it is still a very wet track, with rain in the forecast as well, and it is coming down, so could be a flooded track before the end of this one as well. Conditions chosen by myself, so I'm sure I'm a popular figure in the driver's briefing room.
You were never cussed, I believe.
It's Sam making his way around, currently in P8, so he'll be looking to reel Hall in, but he's about 9 seconds back, so plenty of work for Sam to do here in race number 2. Here's Blaine Hall with Benito Garza in his sights, 1.3 seconds between them. Aldred, Garza, and Hall all pretty close on track, and you see here Aldred in the McLaren right up behind Chimilio. As we switch to Helicam. Go on.
I never know how the McLaren behaves on rain. I never knew that.
Boat racing tonight, that's right, Mike, yeah. How the McLaren behaves in the rain?
Yeah.
It,
the McLaren in the rain?
I did, yeah. I actually, I had a really, really nice setup that a man with no name helped me build. One of my teammates at RLR helped me build a setup for the wet for that car, and it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I think I finished P5 at Nürburgring in that particular season. Yeah, and it was P5 or P7. But either way, I was very, very happy to get a top 10 finish in it, and like, yeah, I think if the setup's there, you know, it can be good. So here you've got Aldred, Garza, and Hall on track, and Chimilio ahead of them. And let's see what happens here. Yeah, Mike, exactly right. It's not bad. Hey, Dead Pixels, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome, Mike.
And yeah, so good stuff here. Nice little four-way battle going on. You've got Sylvester, actually 5 now. So you've got Sylvester, Chimilio, Aldred, Garza, and Hall in a procession. This is all within a second of one another. So this is good. This could lead to some skin on skin.
Oh wow. Sorry, I got caught by surprise.
I'm good, Pixels. Oh. Yeah, Aldred. Little unsure going into that corner there. Chimilio creates a little bit of distance, so he'll be happy with that. Now we've got Garza and Aldred kind of alongside each other in the Mac. And the McLaren loses it as I say that, and I'm 6 for 6. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making that up. But I definitely have had some good luck at catching incidents.
As far as I know, it could be 10 for 10. You were like right a lot.
Excuse me. So, and up ahead, Chimilio is off. Chimilio is off. If you want to bring up a replay of that, he will rejoin the track. It's a questionable rejoin from Chimilio. Right in between Garza and Hall. I don't know, man. In the rain, I feel like that's a questionable rejoin.
Yeah, it would be, but he had traction. The car was not like... It didn't lose speed. He just went straight and used the 24-hour line from Spa.
And for our friend Sam here, the gap was 9 seconds. It's down to 1.4 now from Aldred. So Sam is closing the gap after some early trouble in race number 2. Chimilio sandwiched back between these two here. As I say, questionable rejoin, but it is Monday, and Mondays, you know, just remember, it's a lot more casual as Blaine gets very, very close to the back of the Aston there. And
that's track limits?
Yeah, maybe a warning, track limit warning there so again, these 4 are nice and close on track. Aldred dropped back with that spin. Do you have the replay of that?
From Aldred.
That's okay. Oh, we're watching. Blaine had a little look on the inside of Chimilio there. Let's see what happens as they head down towards the hairpin, which leads to sector 3. Chimilio going in with a nice line from Chimilio. I'll flick to you in just a second here. So Chimilio with a nice line through there. Let's switch over to the replay. And Tiago, if you want to show us here, Aldred.
Side by side, he gets a little too hot on the turn. There's no saving.
Yeah. Yeah, the inside line, really, really hard to take in the rain because you got to adjust so much. Oh, who's off there? And Garza's off. As we flick back to the main
All right,
feed,
that's a questionable rejoin. That's a questionable rejoin.
Jamilio runs wide there, and Hall will sneak through that as well. So Blaine Hall moves up into P4, and now will set his sights on Sylvester. Victor Leahy still leading the race, and he does have a 4.2 second lead over Kantea. I wonder if Kantea had an issue somewhere, but Kantea in P2 nonetheless. Sylvester in P3, so good stuff from him. Blaine now in P4, and behind that you see Sam has taken advantage of all this chaos, and Sam is up to P6 right behind Chamilio now. Sounds good, Mike. No problem, bro.
I got Benito Garza's, let's say, episode.
You got it? All right, let's have a look. We're heading to the replay. So here's the replay of Benito Garza. He catches that outside.
Keep watching. He loses on the curb, and then he decides.
Oh, no! Yeah, that's an unsafe rejoin.
Yep.
If ever I saw one.
Yep.
Oh, my
I think
goodness.
that's safe to say.
Sam making his move, looking on the outside of Chamilio now. He did pass him. He does the little switcheroo and gets by on the inside. What a great move from Sam here in the wet.
Ooh.
Now, Chamilio having a little look back, but it's so hard on this corner because you could lose the car. If you get on the gas too early, or if you touch the slippery stuff. And
Yeah. This track on dries is natural to abuse curbs, but in the wets, they get very slippery, so may not be a very good idea.
yeah.
Your instincts say you should.
Oh, Chamilio really late on the brakes, and he will run off really wide. I tell you what,
The seventh time.
in the rearview mirror of Sam's Porsche, there would have been a big pair of Aston Martin headlights. What else is happening on track? Let's take a look around at the GT4s. In actual fact, interesting, Dylan Sauer is leading the GT4 class with Faris Saidi behind him.
Yeah, he's under attack, I would say.
Yeah, so I think, well, Faris was leading. Oh,
Oh!
and as I'm on board with Faris, another little twitch of that Maserati, and he'll run wide. Ryan Cody will sneak on by, and Louis Castro will now park himself right behind Saidi.
15 shots, 15 kills. And
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. No brakes to save, though, I know, Turner, right? Oh, and we got contact. Skin on skin. I think it was skin on skin between Saidi and Castro. Saidi rejoins the track. Koho will sneak on by. So Saidi dropping down the field now with a couple of incidents. And so easy to do. Meanwhile, Sam is now right up behind Hall in P4. What a drive this is turning out to be from Sam.
maybe Suniga wants revenge against the orange McLaren.
From lap one, maybe. Let's keep our eyes on this battle as they are the closest on track. Sam with a good exit there. And let's see as they drag race down the straight. They'll go into the fast ride. This is where it's easy to make a mistake in the wet because you're under pressure.
Yeah.
When you tap the brakes for the last section and haul onto the brakes nice and early, makes it through. The car ahead of them running wide as well, which is Sylvester.
Keep pushing.
And
Great lines.
great lines there. Haul a little wide. Sam looking on the inside. He'll come across, have another look. Not only really one line through the last corner, but Sam gets a really, really good exit. Sorry, this is the last corner. I always confuse those two. They look very similar on camera. And Sam does make the move on the inside on the last corner onto the straight. So what a drive by Sam.
But he gets the orange McLaren back on his behind once again.
Yes, he does. So let's see what unfolds. Can Sam now hunt down Sylvester? Sam is on a hunt for P3, and it's within reach here, going for a podium after winning race number 1.
And they're just reaching Sylvester as well.
Yeah, Sam unwillingly in the midst of a last to first challenge, not by choice.
Yes.
You know, he was right at the back of the field. Made his way through all the GT4s and is up into P4. So we'll keep our eye on that. Here's Victor Leite, currently a race leader with Paul Cantea behind him.
Oh, Paul Cantea shaved around 3 seconds of advantage on Victor. So Paul Cantea is turning fast, 46.9, fastest lap of the race so far.
as they're making their way around. I believe that's Wirch there, yeah, in the McLaren GT4. And he'll allow Kantea to shoot on by.
And is absolutely flying.
Sam Suniga has opened up a... He's round Sylvester. Could you find that?
I got it on the hairpin. Sylvester went wide. He just breezed through.
You got the replay?
I can do, of course.
All right. Let me know when you're ready. I switched you a bit early there.
Got it.
You got it? Awesome. All right, here we go. So Sam, after getting into P4, wasted no time reeling Sylvester in.
I get it that Sylvester is having trouble controlling the car.
Yep.
And Suniga just breezed by.
So P3, so Sam from last place to P3 on the grid right now. Great stuff from him. Oh, we have Wirch's McLaren rejoining there as we watch Hall and Sylvester make their way past. So Blaine Hall actually got past Sylvester as well, and Garza comes out the pits between them, so he's going to be a lap down. Eric Groom with the drive-through. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? All track limits in this kind of conditions?
Or is speeding in the pit lane? I'm not sure. No, he's in P15 overall, so I don't think he's pitted in. Yeah, it must be track limits related.
What? Oh no, I got it. Oh my
You got it?
Just throw it on me. Oh my god.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm just on board.
I'm ready.
We're just looking at Billingsley here, who is right behind Chimilio going into the second hairpin and looking to make his move in the Lexus. Let's see. All right, let's switch over to the replay. Oh, I'm still on replay with you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm already in replay. Okay, so we're already watching it.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the drive-through right there.
Gotcha.
If you cut half of the track, you will get a drive-through, if not an SGW.
Behind the scenes look. That's right, yeah. You know what it is? It's because I'm using the race control app, and I've not used that one. I used to use the in-game one. And I've actually found that it takes up more of the screen, so I'm not able to see what's being broadcasted. So I'll play around with that. By next Monday, I'll be good. All right, so we have 8 minutes to go in race 2. The Lexus of Billingsley hunting down Chimilio in the Aston Martin ahead of him. The gap's about half a second.
Paul Cantea did get Victor and did overtake Victor.
I see that. Do you want to find the move?
Of course I can.
Yeah, it's a Cantea now, your race leader, and let's see how Sam's doing. 1.7 seconds back from Lati in the Ferrari. This is an epic drive by Sam Suniga so far in car 276, the Porsche. Yeah, Groom DQ'd. So he obviously didn't take his drive through, I'm assuming.
No, he did not. Or he did it again, but more bluntly.
Yeah, so GT4's Sauer with a 6.8 second lead over Louis Castro in P2. As we switch cameras for a little bit here. We've been on Helicam for a while. Nick Kohout in a podium spot as well. And he's about 3 seconds behind Castro. Saidi in P4. And Alvarado in P5. Let's see where Alvarado is. He's here.
Ooh,
Looks like...
got it.
You got it. All right. Let's go. Let's have a look then. So,
Victor loses on the fast left-hander. Paul Cantea just breezes through.
Yep. There it is.
No.
There it is. Good
He does
stuff.
keep the second place though.
To Cantea in the lead. Here's Hopkins up into P6 in class with Miller behind him. And Blaine Hall looking to get past him, which he does. And oh my, bring it up, Tiago. Sam is in P2 now. What a drive. What a drive. Showing you how to get it done. Last place up to P2 in this multi-class race at Misano.
Just confirming, yes, Eric Room did not take his mandatory drive through.
And Billingsley just got Chimilio as well. So there's 2 incidents we need to find there, Tiago. Sam Suniga up into P2. So he made a move on Lati. And then Billingsley did, in fact, get past Chimilio. So we'll find out if those are driver errors or not. All right, incidents in this one. I've got like 27 total. Is that race 1 and 2?
I believe so. If you didn't close
Yeah. So Sam is now on the hunt for P1. Kantea, 2 seconds ahead. I reckon less than 2. It looks like he's really got a nice handle on the Porsche in this race. Zaidi and Alvarado, I've been told, are close together on track. They are. Alvarado right behind. I've got to keep an eye on the timings for P1 because I'm just so impressed with Sam right now.
I got Victor's loss.
All right, let's have a look, Tiago.
The same exact thing. He goes very wide on that fast.
Oh, and he had to avoid somebody else who was off ahead of him, and Sam just drives on through.
Is Bruce Hopkins.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good stuff.
Sorry, next one.
Billingsley overtook Chimilio. We were watching that battle for a little bit. Now, Sam, let's hold that for a second. By all means, find it and be ready, but Sam is right up behind within half a second of Kantea. And can he do the unthinkable? I mean, we've got...
Yes.
He's having a look right on the outside. Contact with Alvarado as they get right into it. And that's going to hold up Sam right there as he had a look on the outside. And Alvarado and him made contact. He has made it through this time. Harsh braking as they look to go down the back straight. Let's see what happens here. Sam will pull alongside and around Faris Saidi in the Maserati, and the battle for P1 is well and truly on. That cost him about half a second. Let's see if he can hold on and, catch Kantea. We are looking at this battle right now, which is just great stuff.
I got Billingsley.
And Sam's through. Sam is through into P1.
What? Yeah, his last lap was 45.1, by far the fastest lap of the race.
What a fantastic drive. And Paul Kantea overrunning the corner, says Turner, and allows Sam Suniga to take P1. Unreal stuff. Unreal. So you got to hand it to him, man. Like,
that's unbelievable. You
got to hand it to him. Like, from last place to first. I mean, it doesn't happen.
Not even the world. It doesn't suffice. That's unbelievable.
Meanwhile, here is Blaine Hall, side by side. Oh, and we turn in just in time to see Saidi nudge Alvarado off track. Hall takes on Lati, and Lati crashes into Saidi on the exit of that corner. So Blaine Hall is definitely the beneficiary of that as he gets past Victor and is up into P3. So podium position for Blaine Hall. Victor in P4, but doing well. So we should try and get a replay of that.
I get it.
You got it? All right. Let's have a look at the replay of that.
And he just does the sand right here. No. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, just back that up a little bit.
Of course.
There we go.
Exit this, and side by side, Alvarado loses by himself. Faris Saidi is caught into no man's land.
Yeah, and just gets a little kick up the butt from Lati.
Faris Saidi had nothing to do.
All right, good stuff. So your podium in GT4 right now is looking like Sauer, who does have a commanding lead over Castro in P2. And here is Castro. He does have Kohut, so these two are pretty close together.
Right, man. Neither is on the
Garza is a couple of laps down because he went in for repairs at some stage. And
yeah, plot twist: if the Maserati is a handful with no diffuser from the bump, Faris Saidi will be in trouble.
let's see how he's handling it right now.
He is under attack.
He is from Alvarado again. So here's these two battling it out, and they have the Lexus of Billingsley coming up alongside, and will pass on the inside and make his way through T1 with the Maseratis
Nice.
fighting it out just behind him. This is for P4 and 5 respectively as they go through turn 3, and these two are the closest battle on track currently.
Yeah, may I add, mega job of, by Billingsley. That was a hairy situation, a battle between two guys. For you to not hinder any one of those races, it's a mega job. Nice job.
Alvarado just getting a bit twitchy on the throttle there coming out of that corner, and Saidi may ease off to allow Alvarado back in. Let's have a look here as we watch Sam Suniga heading towards the end of the race. 10 seconds to go. This will be the final lap, and what a drive from this man, guys. Can I have a round of applause, a virtual round of applause for Sam Suniga, because last to first challenge completed.
Really wide again.
Yeah. Last to first from Sam Suniga in the Porsche. That's unbelievable, man. Like that's pretty damn impressive in these weather conditions as well. So what a great job by Sam. Congratulations, bro, if you're listening. Kanteya taking P2, and I'm sure he won't be unhappy with that. P2 for Kanteya. It's all happening after the race here. Kanteya with P2. Blaine Hall completes the GT3 podium with a P3 finish, so congrats to him. Victor Leahy, who started the race in P1, didn't, he did well, man. I mean, like, P4, it's a very respectable finish. Sylvester P5. Billingsley crosses the line in P6, and you'll see some shenanigans after the race here, guys. Chimilio will cross and finish in P7, and Saidi and Alvarado donutting their way across the line.
Oh my god.
Aldred will take P8 in the McLaren, and Cody will take P9 as he makes his way around. Dylan Sauer coming around. So Castro and Kohau have already finished by default of track position, and Sauer is going to win the GT4 race number 2. So congrats to Dylan Sauer.
What a job.
And Louis Castro taking P2, so he won race 1, takes P2. So a solid evening's racing for Louis Castro. Nick Kohau P3 again, another good finish for Kohau in the Audi, and great stuff there. Garza in the pits, he finished 13th overall and 10th in class. We had a DQ obviously for Groom, don't forget. Saidi P4 in class, and the guys are playing around in the rain right now, as you can see, donutting on track. Sam, last to first, dude. How do you feel? Tell us how you feel, bro. Shy guy, I smoked somebody. That Porsche is ridiculous, says Blaine. Yeah. Sam's good, man. Trust me. How do you feel, Sam? I hope you feel good, bro. So Saidi, P4 in class. Hopkins, P5. I mean, you can't pick him out this crowd. Alvarado in P6. Wirch in P7.
Oh my god.
It's
Paris went straight to Louis Castro, who was finishing the race.
So the guy's just playing around after, and there is your race winner, Sam Suniga. I feel ecstatic. Good for you, bro. That was awesome, dude. That's the car that did it. The bright pink Porsche GT3, last place to first place. Great stuff.
Yeah,
I know, he's quick, eh? He's quick, good speller. He is a fast boy, man.
Yeah. That was a
He's a fast boy.
job. And that's an understatement.
Yeah, and he's on a controller, Paul.
Oh yeah.
Let that be known. That's on controller in the rain.
Yeah. That is something else.
Great drive, Sam, though. Honestly, man. Don't let anyone's complaining. Fuck's sake, full sim rig, local pickup only. yeah. Exactly right. Like, it's so funny, man, when we're all sitting here with our rigs, and man, but listen, Sam practices hard. I've practiced with him quite a bit, actually. And yeah, so good.
Fanatec, if you're watching this by any chance, please sponsor this dude. give him a wheel and see what he's capable of.
Yeah, that's right. Logitech, Fanatec, Thrustmaster, somebody
I
send that
have
man a wheel.
feeling this dude will be fast with the wheel.
It's all kicking off in the chat.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, Tiago, I don't know about you, but I thoroughly enjoyed that tonight.
Oh yeah, from the booth, definitely.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, that was a really, really good time, guys. And Tiago, thank you so much for joining me.
That is my pleasure as always. Thank you for having me once again. For people that's watching, have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take care as always.
Thank you, Tiago. Yeah, guys. So I hope it was fun to watch because it was really fun to commentate on. And again, that if you're interested in joining the community, this is Monday nights is a bit of fun. This is the Discord link. If you're not a member, feel free to join, and you can take part in events like that, and maybe join our GT3 championships or our endurance events. We got a lot of stuff coming up, team events, team endurance events, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, feel free to join the community and come hang out. But just don't be a dick. That's the only rule, right, Tiago? Like that's the only rule.
It looks like it is a joke actually, but it's a major thing. Like, yeah, you want to drive hard, drive hard. Just don't be a try hard. Like, yo, blah, 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 complaining. Just enjoy, drive
Yeah.
fast, drive safe.
That's it. All right, guys. Well, this has been. I got to say this title one last time, man. This has been Milo's Moist Misano Multi-Monday Monsoon Madness, presented by New World Sim Racing. I've been Milo the First with Tiago Alves, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Skin on skin.